Hello, everybody. Let me make sure the notification went out. And the notification went out. Let me check the sound. Yep, sounds fine. And this is probably only going to be a half an hour to an hour at the most. I think. I don't know. I've been known to do longer live streams. But let's get into today's questions. After I pull up my chat here. There we go. Okay, so today's questions. Are you a dog or a cat person? Actually, I am both, but we have kitty cats right now. Are you a fan of any sports teams? Yes, I am a fan of the Baltimore Orioles, and I am also a fan of the Baltimore Ravens. Are you a good cook? I think so. Are you a morning person or a night owl? Generally, I'm a night owl, but if I know I've got to get up and go somewhere, I can be a morning person. But I'm a grumpy morning person. Let's just put it that way. Are you early adapter or a late adapter? It depends on what I'm adapting to. Are you high maintenance? Hell no, I'm not high maintenance. I ain't one of them bougie people like that. Are you more likely to avoid conflict or engage it head on? It depends on what the conflict is. Can you close your eyes and raise your eyebrows? I think I can do it. I don't know. You can't tell, you know. Can you dance? No, not really. Can you do a split? I have not been able to do a split since I was 6 years old. Can you touch your nose with your tongue? No, we're not all Gene Simmons. Can you whistle? Answer your question. Do you belong to any warehouse stores like Costco, BJ's? No, I don't. But I do have a store loyalty card for Food Lion. Do you eat breakfast every morning? No, because by the time I usually get up, it's lunchtime. Hi, sissy. Are you playing Rocket League? Wrong one, mother. Do you have a garden? No, my mom has a garden. I can't keep plants alive. I killed a cactus, okay? I was told I underwatered my cactus. Do you have a tattoo? Hell no. My ass is scared of needles. I do not have no tattoo. Do you have any allergies? Yes. I'm allergic to pumpkin pie spice, allspice, and nutmeg, and to that little piece of membrane in a pecan shell that, it's between it. They call it the pith. I'm allergic to that. And I'm allergic to bees and poison ivy. Do you have any birthmarks? The only birthmark I have that I could show is this one right here and this right here. Do you have pets? Yes, I just answered that. And the last question. I know, sis. I know. It's hard to believe. You have a birthday day tomorrow. Yes, we have cats. Yes, I do know. It says, do you know any triplets? Yes, I do. A friend of mine I went to school with has a set of triplets. Then I have a couple friends that have sets of twins. Do you know how to pump your own gas? I don't drive, but I do know how to pump gas. Do you prefer the Titanic or the Notebook? If I had to pick, I would say the Titanic. The Notebook was actually kind of boring. Do you remember your dreams? Sometimes. Do you save old greeting cards and letters or throw them away? It depends. Sometimes I save them. Then, if they were from exes, they've done gone in the trash. Do you see the glass half empty or half full? It depends on the day. Do you sing in the shower? Sometimes. Do you sleep with the lights on or off? It depends. Depends on how tired I am when I lay down. And if I remember to tell the Echo Dot to turn off the light. Have you ever been in a beauty pageant? Hell no. I ain't that vain. Have you ever been to Olive Garden? No, I have never actually been to Olive Garden, but I have been to an event where it was catered by Olive Garden. So I've actually had their food, but I haven't actually been to the place. Have you ever had Indian food? Yes, I have had Indian food. Have you ever had to wear a uniform to school? Well, when I was going to school, we didn't have to wear uniforms. We had dress codes of, our shorts had to be a certain length, and we couldn't wear offensive clothing, worded clothing or anything like that. But we never actually had to wear a uniform. Have you ever ridden on a motorbike? No, I've never actually ridden on a motorbike, but I have ridden lots of four-wheelers. Have you ever seen Finding Nemo? Who hasn't seen Finding Nemo? I still want to see the second one though. The one about Dory. Have you ever suffered a fracture? Yes, I have. Several of them actually. When I dropped a lamp base on my toe that weighed about 50 pounds, that son of a bitch was heavy. I fractured a couple of my toes. And then I fractured my wrist when I was younger. A fracture is just basically a bad sprain. Have you ever taken karate lessons? No. Thank you, sissy. Have you ever taken self-defense lessons? No, but I do know how to defend myself. Have you ever visited a country outside your continent? Nope, and don't plan to. Have you ever won a trophy or an award? What was it for? I've won lots of science fair awards when I was in middle school and high school, and I think I won a couple when I was in elementary school. But they don't even do the science fair anymore. I think it's messed up. That was so fun. Have you read any of the Harry Potter, Hunger Games, or Twilight series? Which one is your favorite? I've not actually read the books. I did not like the Hunger Game movie anyway, and I did not like the Twilight series movies, but I have seen all the Harry Potter movies. But I haven't ever actually read the Harry Potter books. How are you feeling right now? Normally I feel with my fingers, but I'm feeling okay. Lord, my Pokemon app is going crazy right now. Let's see. How do you replenish your energy? I'll just lay down, listen to some music, or drink lots of caffeine. Caffeine is always my best friend. Or I'll just get sleep. How does music matter to you? It depends on the music and what I'm trying to accomplish. The reason I don't have a craft cam on is because today is not a crafting stream. That is Mondays and Thursdays. Today is Q&A. How far do you live from your birthplace now? 45 minutes. Okay. How many countries have you been to? The United States counts as one. How many days would you last in solitary confinement? I wouldn't even last 3 hours. Yeah, for what? Because I probably wouldn't even last 20 minutes because I cannot do small confined spaces. I am claustrophobic. How many keys are on your key ring? One, and probably about 6 keychains. How many oceans have you swam in? I have only swam in one ocean, and that is the Atlantic Ocean. Only because I only live about an hour-ish south of it. So, how many pairs of shoes do you currently own? I own 2 pair of tennis shoes, 2 pair of flip-flops, and a pair of slippers. How many rings before you answer the phone? It depends on who is calling me. Oh, I know who that is. Never mind. Yeah, it depends on who's calling. Sorry, I just seen something pop up on my phone. I was just taking a note of it. Yeah, it depends on who's calling me and how long I let it ring. And sometimes I don't even pick it up. How often do you doodle, and what do your doodles look like? Well, I don't have my sketchy kind of book right now, but when I do doodle, it's designs for what I'm going to make a polymer clay, or what I want a resin piece to look like. So I just doodle whenever I have an idea come into my head. How often do you skip breakfast? Pretty much all the time, because by the time I wake up, it's usually 10:30, 11 o'clock. So it's just pretty much lunchtime. But I never was really one for eating a lot of breakfast anyway. How old were you when you learned how to ride a bike? I was probably around, I think, 9 or 10 when I learned how to ride a bike. If you became a multimillionaire overnight, what would you buy? Well, first off, I would probably buy the property we live on. Give money to my sister and brother-in-law, my nieces and my nephew. Then me and my mom and my oldest niece, we're heading to the local craft stores. Give my nephew money to go where he wants to go. My other niece, I'm pretty sure she's going to go find herself some bling bling stuff, because she loves her bling bling. Hey, where's my blood? Sugar. Knock it off. Okay, no, those two questions were too personal. I'm not going to answer those. Okay. If you could choose only one, would you rather go to Paris or London? I'd rather go to Paris, because I would like to see the Eiffel Tower. If you could eat lunch with one famous person, who would it be? I'd want to eat lunch with John Wayne, just because he's one of my favorite Western actors. Some of these questions I am not answering. If you could live forever, would you rather stay one age forever or get older? Hmm. I probably want to stay one age. If you could meet one person from history or currently alive, who would it be? John Wayne. John Wayne and Paul Walker. I'd love to meet Paul Walker. Only because I loved him in the Fast and Furious movies. If you could pick one, would you rather have infinite money or undying love? Hands down, I'm going with the infinite money. If you had a big win in the lottery, how long would you wait to tell people? I would tell my family right away. Um, I, it's some of my close friends, but I wouldn't tell the public right away. because that would just bring out all the crazy idiots thinking you owe them money. Mother, I don't care about your answers. These are my answers. Leave me alone. Okay. Let's see. If you inherited $100,000 right now, how would you spend it? Pay bills, and then probably hit a craft store. Is there any items you collect? I like to collect ink pens. I collect different kind of ink pens, but I'm seeming to be collecting polymer clay stuff now, which is pretty fun. Which actually, I may work on that in my craft stream tomorrow. Last time you swam in the pool, about 4 or 5 days ago. We've just had some crazy weather, so I haven't been in there lately. Pick one, chatting or phone call. It depends on who I'm talking to. Chicken or beef. Depends on my mood, but I tend to eat a lot more chicken than beef. Coke or Pepsi? Hands down, it's going to be Coca-Cola. Exceptional strength or intelligence? I'm already intelligent, so I'll take the exceptional strength. Forgiveness or vengeance? It all depends on the situation. Halloween or Valentine's Day? Hands down, that's going to be Halloween for me. I've always loved Halloween. I don't know why. I guess it's because all the different candies that you can only get at Halloween. You know, there's certain candies you don't see, but at certain holidays. iOS or Android? I'm an Android person. Meat or fish? I actually eat both. Monopoly or chess? I'm going to tend to lean more towards chess, only because a teacher I had in elementary school taught us how to play. Nike or Androids? Nike or Android? Nike or Adidas? I do not buy expensive shoes, so I'm not. Yeah. Summer or winter? I actually like both summer and winter. Vanilla or chocolate? Hands down, I will go with chocolate. What app do you use the most? My Facebook, my Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Scout, my YouTube, Pinterest, and my blog, which is on WordPress. What are you reading now? As of right now, I am currently not reading any books. What artistic endeavors have you tried that you decided you were bad at? Drawing. I cannot. That is the one gene I did not get in my family, was drawing. My nieces can draw. My nephew could draw. My mom could draw. I can't draw. What color is your bedroom carpet? I actually don't have carpet. I have hardwood floors. What did you do for your last birthday? I had a dinner here with family. What do you call a carbonated drink? It's a soda. Stop. Oh, Steph's out there having fun. Steph's out there having fun with the timing out. What do you call it when it's rain, when rain falls while the sun is shining? Here where I'm from, we call that a thunderstorm a coming. What do you consider unforgivable? Lying and cheating. What do you dislike about living in your neighborhood? I don't dislike nothing about living in my neighborhood. Oh, I know, Steph. I know. I was reading all that, and I kind of have a feeling about one of them with the comment they made. I'll tell you in a little bit. What do you do when you are bored? Most when you're bored, usually lay there watching YouTube videos, coming up with YouTube video ideas, or listening to music. What do you find yourself? What do you find yourself always procrastinating on? Um, Preparing my live streams ahead of time. I will wait till kind of the last minute sometimes. I'll, so that people can set reminders. I have a tendency, I'll wait till almost like 2 or 3 days before the live stream to, but it's like I forget about presetting them ahead of time that I can do that. What do you love about living in your neighborhood? It's quiet. There's no riffraff. There's no Project Hood trash here. The most excitement we had was the other night, and I thought it was just thunder or a truck and trailer hitting the loading dock out back, but there was a car that flipped over in the neighbor's yard down the street. That's basically the most excitement. Or we had the drunk guy that went across the path and hit the ditch, a few weeks ago. Other than that, it's pretty peaceful and quiet here. What do you love about your favorite TV show? Well, it depends on which one we're talking about, and you know, It all depends. Most time it's the storyline that I like. What drains your energy? Um, the heat, stupid people, and just when I'm not feeling good. What flavor tea do you enjoy? When I drink tea, it's just plain hot tea, or it'd be a sweet tea from like McDonald's. I really don't like much flavor other than just the sugar in my tea. Mm. What's the worst grade you've gotten on a test? The worst grade you could get on a test is an F or an E. Uh, you know, what is under your bed? A bag of stuffed toys, some packing boxes, and an old computer screen. What is your biggest fear? Small spaces. I am claustrophobic. Mother, shut up. What is your eye color? I have brown eyes. Let's see. I'll answer a couple more questions and then I'll probably, that'd be it. What was the last film you saw? The last film I actually watched um would have been the new Eddie Murphy's Coming to America. Yeah, that was the last one I watched. I watched that on Amazon Prime, or was that, yeah, Amazon Prime. Um, what was the last movie you saw at the movie theater? Last time I had been to the movie theaters when Smurfs 2 came out. I'd rather watch it from the comfort of my home than pay 20 some dollars for a damn movie ticket and then have to pay 20 some dollars for snacks at the concession stand. Yeah. And when I could watch it from the comfort of my home, either on Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, Paramount Plus, one of those streaming services, and pay for the streaming service, and I'll also be able to watch other stuff besides that, and be able to have your own snacks in your own home, and not have to pay a arm and a leg for them. Shit, our movie theater here is fucking expensive. I mean, even though it's 45 minutes away from the house, but it's expensive as hell. What was the last thing you downloaded onto your computer? Some pictures for thumbnails for my backgrounds for thumbnails. Last thing you watched on TV, that would have been Young and the Restless and Bold and the Beautiful. What was the longest period you've stayed in the hospital? How long did I stay in the hospital when I was a baby? 14 days. Hey, I don't remember. I was an infant. All I remember is you told me I was in the hospital. I don't remember how many days it was. We know that. You know that. What is the most boring movie you've watched? The Notebook. What is the name of your favorite restaurant? Okay, if we're talking about chain restaurants, it's going to be Ruby Tuesdays. Me and my mom love Ruby Tuesdays. Or Denny's. I like Denny's too. Or Dough Roller in Dayton's, but that's on the boardwalk in Ocean City. That's a pizza and chicken place. But if we're talking about little small mom pop like restaurants, it's the one right down the street from my house called From Scratch. The first pet I remember, what's the name of your first pet? The first pet I ever remember having that I named, his name was Pooh Bear. He was a Feist. He's not the first pet I probably ever had. I know that, but he's the first one I remember ever naming. He was cute too. He's a little puppy dog. What is one item you cannot leave home without? My cell phone and the battery charger for it. Scariest movie you've ever watched? Texas Chainsaw Massacre. What is the thing you change the TV channel with called? It's called a remote or a remote control. Remote control. Remote control. All right, that's where I'm going to end the questions today. I will be live tomorrow with a craft stream. I'm probably going to do either something with resin or something with polymer clay. I'm not sure yet. It's going to be one of those two things, or a combination of the both of them. I don't know. And then I'll probably be live again Friday. I'm not sure yet on Friday. Friday's game stream, so I may do that. I may not. But I need to find something really quick. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to find something really quick. Okay. All right, I found what I was looking for. But yeah, so I done lost my train of thought. Oh, I know. I got the Power. I still have Paramount Plus because we have Philo for our TV streaming service, but we can't get the local CBS on Philo, so I had what was it was then it was CBS All Access. Well, CBS All Access went from that to Paramount Plus, so my subscription just carried over with it when they switched. But yeah, I love it too. Yeah. But anywho, so I think I'm probably going to get ready to end the live here. And I will be live, like I say again, tomorrow. I'll catch up with people tomorrow during my crafting stream. But yeah, so peace, love, microdots. Mutt's gone. We gone, killer.